Now this is what we're going to make in this project. Now I've got one of the templates here for making the coffin, and I've also used the designs from the skull collection and that. So we've made a lovely box there that opens up, fill it with sweets or whatever you want. If you want it for Halloween or all year round. That's on a 200-gram card. Done this one too, showing you how simple it can be. This one's just on an 80-gram paper, but when you put them together using the template, you can see they're quite sturdy. And then I've done alternative one here, which has got a black lid and an orange base, so it's just using different coloured cards. So that's a few variations on the project that we're going to make. Now this is project 1 for the coffin box. I know a bit morbid, but a lot of people like them. So this comes in two sizes. You've got the top or the lid, and you also got the bottom section. So what I've done here, I've printed out one of the skulls from the skulls, but you can use plain or whatever design you want. So that one, I'm printed that onto card, 200 gram, but you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. So you need one of those and one print, and you've also got the bottom, which is slightly smaller, so it all fits in nicely. And I've got a nice pattern there with the skull on as well. So you've got those two. Now what you want to do now with each of those is roughly cut around the template, and then just add a little bit of masking tape to hold it in position. Now you can see on this template you've got dotted lines and straight lines. Wherever the dotted lines are, that's where you're going to fold. So my suggestion is, before you cut it out, take a embossing tool and a ruler and just score through the dotted lines. Just move that all around. Do all the dotted lines. I've got one of the longer ones here. And just score that. I generally do it twice, like that. So then you do all of that, all the dotted lines, and then you just cut that out, either with scissors or a craft knife. And now I've done the two here, I'll show you. So you've got the top and the bottom, and you can see there, I've cut that out. You can use that template again if you want, till it falls apart. So there's the top of my box using the top template, and there's the bottom of my box. Now I've left them plain on either side there, but you can print on both sides, so you get the interior of the box. I'll call it a box and not a coffin, I'll not go on about it. You can keep that on there. And then what you do is, you've taken your design off, and then you fold over where all the creases are, so you get it already folded like that. So do that with all of them, and then you can start gluing. Now I've folded it already, and I've got my flaps here folded over ready to glue. I've chosen a glue which I know has got a nice tackiness to it, so it holds it in position and it dries fairly quickly. So just do the flaps like that, and then just fold them over, hold that into position. Because you've got some wiggle room with this glue, I just loosely do them like that, and then I can just hold it up and make sure I've got those exactly in the right place. Now once they've stuck, then you can go ahead and just stick all the rest. And now let that just dry so it becomes totally secure. So now you have both sides of the box, coffin box cut out. There's the base and then this is the top. Now you can, if you want to make it get it easier on and off, you can make a little V shape on either side here. But I'm just going to put these together. So that's the slightly smaller one. So theoretically this should just fit over the top and not be too generous so that it slides out. So I'm trying to do this back to front, obviously. There you go, that just pops down there like that. And you've got quite a generous box. And if you want to open it up, you just pull that out. As I say, if you put a little notch here and cut out a little triangle here, you can grab it then and pull it out better. But I'm just going to leave it. You can see how snugly that fits into there. Now you can decorate that as much as you like. And now you can see I've just cut out a skull from the same collection, put some double-sided foam tape on the back there, and I'm just going to position that on the front. And I think that's crying out for a couple of flat back jewels in the eye sockets there. But you can decorate it any way you want. And how much better does that look with the two crystal flat back jewels in the eyes? Whoa, whoa. Grow up, Alan. I've done another version of the coffin template. This one's got blue flat back image there on the eyes. You can see there I've done it just in black. That's the lid. And I've done the base in orange, so it's very kind of Halloweeny, and that just fits on the top there like that. And then you've got a different version of the same design, and I've just done this one as well. Very simple. This is ordinary 80-gram paper, straight out of the photocopier, and I've just stuck that together. You see, it's quite sturdy, even using the thinner paper. And I've just put another one on the top there, and as you can see, I put some nice purple eyes in that one. So you've got lots of options there. So I've got the white one, I've got the black and orange one, and I've also got the one that we've just done in the demonstration. So it's entirely up to you. Don't forget you can get these in different sizes as well. So there's lots of things you can do with these.